Hello, this is Athena with AMG Creates, and this is Zoomin By. Um, this is a fun fold card, I suppose. I did Scootin By and Just Plain Awesome. I used clouds. I used rectangles. I folded a card so that it's very 3D and it's cool. I think it's cool. I used clouds. I used everything. So what I did for the measurements. Um, the whole card, all together if it's laid flat, is 8 inches long. It is 5 3/4 inches deep, or tall, whatever. And I folded it both sides, so the sides that you see, the sides facing out, are 1 3/4, and then the sides that go in are 1. So that makes the main rectangle part 3. I will try to remember to put it in the description, but I make absolutely no promises at all. So this was a really fun card for me to do. I want to, now that I'm only doing 3 cards a week, starting next week, I want the Saturday card to be a harder card. I want to do something more. And it's been really hard because it's been trying to get these out. Like this one is due tomorrow. I'm doing this at 9 o'clock at night, the day before it's due. So, yeah, it's, oof. This time I made sure that the clouds were not with the bump right in the middle the whole way down like I did with the last one. But yeah, this is just a whole bunch of stamping and coloring, and then I'm gonna place them. I'm okay with this one. I like it, but it's more on the okay part. Mainly because it took me way too long to just do this kind of thing. I've been dealing with a migraine headache thing, sinus pressure that just came out of absolute nowhere. And it might be because we're getting a weather system in of like rain and thunder and everything, so that could be it. But yeah, my head hurts. Anyway, just taking all these, coloring them all. I really enjoy coloring these because I'm weird, because you know I'm an adult and I enjoy coloring. Have you noticed that the adult coloring books have way too many little spots in them? It's like you're an adult and they think that you can color better. Not better, but you know, like smaller things. That's not how that works. I guess that I could have sped this part up a little bit more, but then it would have only been like a 6-minute card. And while that's cool, I just feel like the harder cards should take a little bit longer. I did a lot of prep work before actually doing this, so I didn't have to cut this down as much. But yeah, I did a prototype, a couple of them, for how the size that I wanted the actual card. I like that it stands up. I think that's kind of cool. I could have done a lot more with this. I could have put clouds up top, I guess, and put a sentiment there instead of where I put it. So there really wasn't anywhere to put it, and I put it in the back, as if you were going to write something. But I do like how this looks. So yeah, it's a lot of coloring and sharpening of pencils and make sure that the right things to me are lighter and darker and all that. I put general shadows instead of where I think a light source is coming from. So for example, if I think that it's coming from the upper right, I don't put everybody's shadows at the lower left. That kind of thing. And I'm gonna cut all of these out. I am so glad that I have the dies for these because there is no way that I was gonna be fussy cutting all of this mess today. Nope. My ears are killing me. The back of my teeth hurt. It's crazy. And it just happened today. So I just figured I'd blame it on all the rain and the stuff that's coming up. There were a couple of these that I had to cut. I really should just cut all of them, but I don't wanna. I'm still cutting all of these down, and then I will run it through my die machine. The die machine that I have is a Gemini Junior. I have had it for many years. It is fantastic. Got it mostly because I like the purple. And the one I had before it was a hand crank one, and I don't want to anymore. I do enjoy having to just run it through there and it automatically does it. I like Crafter's Companion makes it. I like Crafter's Companion as a whole for their machines. They're sort of on the line with Tim Holtz whenever it comes to like the stamps and whatnot. I don't like older stamps. I like cartoony stamps like these. I like sarcastic, funny stamps. So yeah, it just I like these ones. I don't like the older Victorian looking stamps. Some of the papers are pretty cool though. So with this, with the fence, I wanted to put it up a little bit just so that it wasn't all on like right on the end. I really thought that this fence was going to be bigger as well. So whenever I had done it and after I had die cut it and I picked it out and I went, okay. Because I was just going to have that at the front, and I decided it needed a little bit more stabilization to it. So that's why I also have the grass. So I like how this looks with doing the clouds and panels. It's a little bit more me thrown in there rather than just doing the whole sky gray. And I could have like put some more blue or something else in there, but again, I have a headache. I don't wanna. So hopefully you like this card. I think that it turned out quite well. I like the fact that I'm putting the mice off of it. I like doing things like that where, yes, this is the where I should put it, this is where it's going kind of thing. But if you like it, please make sure to give a thumbs up. If you want to, leave a comment telling me why you like it. And if you don't, I mean, I'm good for a thumbs down, and you can tell me it sucks too. That's cool. It's interaction. Thanks for watching. But yeah, I did really like this card. I like the fact that I was able to use a lot of these. Also, the fact that I could just slip that scooter right in there. I did it with the other one too. Yeah. So I liked all of this collection, I guess we're gonna call it. These three that I did that had the Just Plain Awesome and the Scootin By. I like all three of those that I did. They're nifty. Hopefully you like him too. I was gonna put him on here, wasn't sure where, and then I figured that he's just gonna go plop right in the middle to make an airplane. It makes sense. To me at least. I didn't really have anything in the back other than, you know, if you're gonna write something, then that's where you would write it. So whenever you're doing this, please make sure to cut an extra piece that will fit in the back. Do not write on it while the whole thing is built. Your best to write it like this and then put it on there. Because yeah, if you were to glue that to the back and then try to write on it, especially if you're heavy-handed, you're gonna have a problem. Because this doesn't fold how it should, I guess. But yeah. Like I said, I like how it looks. I don't have any problems with it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this too. And I will see you in the next one.